everybody, and welcome to the second episode of Season 2 of Caught on Video. And yes, I am Honey Halliwell, and you just happened to catch me right after a one-shot. So you're going to be seeing that on my website at honeymodel.deviantart.com. Normally, I am rather against doing my show in full wig and makeup stuff because this is a very sincere thing for me, and I want you to know that this is me talking to you, but this is a very special episode for me because this is the Tat-TOO episode. So I have to be very short and concise and do things very quickly today because also after I get inked, I am going to be doing the makeup tutorial that I promised you, so I want to get right to that. There is not going to be a Q&A today, again, because I have to get right to the point. I know, I'm like going around trying to get to the point. So I want to let you know that this episode starts something very important. It's called Better Know a Genre. And Better Know a Genre is going to be in my credits. It's going to be a link to one of my favorite songs from one of my favorite genres. And I did this because I find it very sad that most Americans only know one, maybe two genres. And that's pretty much because the RIAA tries to stomp out anything that isn't on a major label. They did that to me when I was in radio. They tried to make sure that we succeeded ourselves out of business by charging us a ton of money to play music. So what we did was we started playing independent music, and that way we didn't have to pay RIAA funds. And what was really cool about that is that we exposed ourselves to a lot of new music that most people don't hear. And so I started, spreading out even more and even more because those bands referred us to other bands, which referred us to other bands, which referred us to other bands. And even since then, what I did was took a college course on world music, and that even exposed me to more bands. So what you're going to be exposed to is all kinds of fusion music from all over the world. You're going to be exposed to things like gothabilly and steampunk and ganga music and nerd pop from Indonesia and 40 different genres, which is going to take up so many episodes of this show. But the cool thing is, because we're starting that today, if you write in to the doodly-doo below or to my fan club at tinyurl.honeyfans with your favorite song and your favorite genre, we are going to put those in a nice little pot, stir them up, stick the spoon in, pull it out, and the winner that we pull out is going to get an autographed photo of me, courtesy of Lolly Love Suckle, who has them, the moderator of my fan club. So for any of you that have written me or her and asked, hey, where do I get an autographed photo of you? You're going to find out how if you just tell me all about you. And we're going to do that until we run out of autographed photos. So next week, I should say next show, tune in to find out how you can win the next autographed photo, because it's not going to be the same every week. Next time I might ask you your favorite breed of cow or something. I don't know. But it's going to be entertaining. And I'm going to find out a lot about you guys because, like I said, this is an interactive show. You gotta play along. It'll be fun. And like I said, I want you to feel like your friend's coming over and hanging out with me. And that's what makes this a fun show for me, too. So, Better Know a Genre contest. Later on, after I go and get myself inked right. I have depth perception again. After I get tattooed right there. Going to do the foundation tutorial, which I actually did in Indiana Jones chronology order. I did it before the first part of this show, where I show you guys how to do the foundation, which I promised I would do before I got all nice and set back by working a little harder than I should. Not like I do that sort of thing. And, well, there we have it. So, guys, hang in there. I know for me it's a couple days before I get tattooed, but for you, it's going to be just like this.
danza cuando estudio en la escuela. Pajarita se cubre botín cuando visita a su abuela. Si necesita una amiga, debe hablar con un ratoncito. Si quieres ser mi amante, debe ser alta y delgadita. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves, todo. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves.
So anyway, we have reached the makeup tutorial, and here we are. Now I'm going to do the first thing, the very first thing. I'm starting to talk like the doctor. and you might want something to keep your hair back while you're doing this sort of thing. Normally I would use something like these, because this is really easy, right? You just go blunk, blunk, blunk. That looks really freaking sexy, doesn't it? Ooh. Yeah, everyone wants to feel me up right now. So, what I'm going to do is use this little bow that you guys might recognize from some of the cutesy photos I've done. It's starting to fall apart. I know, I love this thing, and it will be sorely missed. So I'm going to use this right now, because it's freaking adorable. See? Whole different thing than these clips. Then, we're going to start doing cleansing. Ooh. We'll have fresh and sparkly pores when I'm done. Alright. We have little hand towel. You can get them at Walmart for like $5 for about 20 of them. So it's really a nice investment for when you want to wash your face. I wash my face in the shower usually, and I brush my teeth in the shower too. I call it a time saver. I don't really know if it is. I read once that it was a time saver for stockbrokers, and it's not that I need the time saving, but it does seem like an all-in-one kind of inclusive thing. So I, shower, and I wash my hair, and I brush my teeth, and then I'm all done. One-stop shopping, bada boom, right? Okay, so I have my hand towel thing. I have a few products that I really like to use. They also come out with a whole bunch of things for all kinds of different skin conditions, and so if you want to just kind of putz around with them, they are called Fruitique, and you can get them at Sally Beauty Supply, and very often they have buy one get one free sales, very often. And also, if you have that handy dandy Sally card, which reminds me I need to re-enlist Sally card thing, then you'll get extra off of them. So this is an exfoliation. Yeah. I have like depth perception when it comes to this freaking little camera thing. If I had to run towards it, I would probably miss and hurt myself. So this is the exfoliation. It like takes all the dead skin off and allows new skin to come forward, which is really good if you're concerned about aging. It's really good if you smoke too, because then it stops your skin from prematurely aging. But I like it because a while ago I had the problem where I had the skin of a teenager, which in this case isn't good. Some of you really know what it means to have skin of a teenager, especially if you are teenagers and you're going through that process right now. So you might want to pick up some of this exfoliation. And it really helped me because now I have this pretty nice clear skin, right? So if you're having that problem, you might want to grab some of that. This is just a basic cleanser, which is pretty much what I use right now. This is to keep your skin nice and soft as a baby's butt. So this is a really, really, really nice mask. When you're done, you'll be feeling your face and being like, oh, my face is so soft. So there's that. If your face is feeling particularly dry, you put this on. Again, more softness, more smoothness, more playing with yourself in the middle of the night. And this is Brighten. This is if you have any like age spots or dark spots happening, you put this on and it should take care of it. You can wear it every day too. Good stuff. Oh my god. And this stuff smells so yummy. All the more reason why you want your hands kind of restrained. Unless you're going to put your makeup on right away and go somewhere, because it smells so good. Alright, so now that I'm done being all aroused, I'm going to wash my face really quick, because as I often do, I fell asleep with my makeup on. And like I said, I don't take care of myself very well, and somehow my jeans tend to make up for it, and I know I frustrate a lot of people. But I do try to take care of that by taking care of myself when I do think of it. Hence, again, another reason to wash your face and brush your teeth in the shower, because if I don't, I won't. Because I am so super lazy. And that might be another reason, if you don't take care of yourself enough, to do that, because then you might. One-stop shopping, kids. Makes life easy. Another thing you might want to try, up to you again, works pretty well for me, is, especially if you wake up in the morning with dark under eyes, and sometimes I do because I stay up late, and there's this L'Oreal Revitalift Eye, and you put one under, and you put one over, and it helps you to not be so dark-eyed and puffy underneath. But that's, if you played a little too hard and you shouldn't have, which, again, I know a lot about that, especially lately. I know, I'm a bad kid. I didn't bring anything to dry my face off with. I am Miss Ultra Prepared. But you love me anyway. You know it. You just can't help yourself. Alright, so I get a dry enough face. I would normally put some of this on, but this takes a little bit longer to dry. Normally it's supposed to be for overnight, but if I have time, I put it on in the morning because a nice smoothing skin, it feels really good. I'm going to put this on though, because it dries faster. Actually, this stuff dries really fast. If you have skin that's starting to darken at all, and chances are if you've been out in the sunlight without your SPF on, you're going to get some darker spots, especially as you get older. And if you really want to nip that in the bud, that's a good thing. If you want to fix that, listen to my advice. No, this is good advice. It's really good advice. Because you say you want to get like microdermabrasion, that'll take care of that sort of thing. If you want to get facials, and I know everyone like reads the prices of facials and stuff like that, and then they go to a place to get it done, and it's like $75 a pop, and you're like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to eat for a week. Go online and check out your local beauty schools, because they have to test on people. They have to test their social skills, they have to test their skills at what they are going to be doing for a living, and they get graded on that, so they have to do a really good job. So what they do is they take appointments, and they only charge like $20, $24 for treatments. So you can go in for microdermabrasion, you can go in for facials, peels, anything that a spa would do. They do hair, they do makeup, they do pedicures, manicures, you name it, for a third of what it would cost. So go do that. That is an extra especially cool tip. I wish I would have known that like 20 years ago. So, this is an extra long show, guys. I hope that it is worth it to you and you've learned a lot of cool things. So now I am so super organized, it isn't even funny. So bear with me. I hope you have your mise en place, because I've been yammering and you've had time to get it together. I haven't. Alright, so you have your green stick? Yay, you have your green stick. You're a cool fruit. You at least knows where something is. Okay, green stick, yellow stick, clear stick, well, flesh tone. Got this primer. If you don't, it's cool. It just helps everything go on smoother and look really matte, I guess. That's a good word. Powder. And then you have your choice of base. Today I'm going to use this. You can use the other one or your own. Either way, I want to know how this worked for you. If you use something different than what I'm using, God, right, let me know. Put it in the doodly-doo down there. Or write to my fan club. I want to know your results. Jeez. I swear. People are like afraid or something. What am I gonna do? I want you guys to feel like this is your show too. Like, I want you to feel like you can write me and complain about how many times I say like. You guys are all friends here, okay? Write me. Awesome. Alright. So I think I have everything I need. I'm going to throw in the blush too. That'll be an extra thing. Why not? So I am getting prepared actually to do a one-shot after this makeup is done. But I'm not going to finish the makeup with you because we're going to do this kind of slow. And it'll be the next episode that I'm going to start with the eyeshadow. And then we're going to get more and more complex as we go on. So we're going to do some really fantastic eyeshadows. I am looking forward to expanding creatively. Don't correct me. I already did. Creatively with you guys. Even as I go. I'm just going to wing it myself, so. Alright, here we go. See this? I'm going to dab right here. Let's see. Depth perception! You can tell I'm running out. Squeeze. You see that? There it is. A little ooze. That's about all you need, and that's why this bottle lasts forever. This little bottle. That's all you need. So, let's get to dabbing. Blink. No, I needed some music. Speaking of, stay tuned for the end of the show because it's Better Noise Genre and it's like one of my favorite bands. My favorite band right now that I have been listening to constantly, and I swear everyone around me is getting so sick of it. I just can't help it. And it is not often that a band actually is a new genre. Like, the band name is the genre that they've created. And it's awesome. And for any of you people out there that are into Lolita wear, fashion, and all of that, you guys, you're not just going to want to hear the music. You are going to want to see these girls. So, definitely stay tuned for Better Noise Genre this week. You're going to love it. And then you're probably going to play it until you're sick of it, as the people around me are. And I will probably still be listening to it long after you're sick of it. It's like music that is me. Wholeheartedly me. Entirely. Alright, let's see. Alright, so you spread this all out until it's nice and thin. And definitely do this before you do anything else, because if you do it the other way around, it's just going to be a mess. A kerfuffle. Alright, so if you have any red spots, blemishes, or anything like that, you're going to want to use this green stick. And if you actually got a green stick, it'll do the same thing. I just like this because it blends in a little bit better. So, God, like I said, I've got a pretty clear face since I've been using the exfoliant. Exfoliant. And if you have any blemishes anywhere, that'll work. Ooh, I gotta show you something too. if you have any blemishes that pop up and you don't want them there, and it's just like one, it's not something you want to rub something all over your face, and by God, do not use those pads. They will dry your face out like mad, and then you'll end up with this Sahara Desert on your face. Grab something like this. They're all over at Walgreens and stuff like that. It's, clean and clear. Spot treatment. Don't overuse it or you will get a dry spot on your face. That's like a little Sahara Desert on your face. Just in one spot. But use it once or twice and it'll be gone. Gone. So it's good stuff. Okay? Oh, sorry for the tangent, but, the more you know. Okay. So I really don't have much of red spot. I got a little pink spot here, so I'm going to use this just as an example on this little pink spot. Blend it in nice. And you don't even have to be exact, okay? Because the rest of the makeup will take care of it. And again, fast and easy. There are no absolutes here. Only Sith deal in absolutes. I always wanted to be a Sith. Okay. Under your eyes, there tends to be a lot of purple. Especially if you've been up all night with your cat trying to get under the covers or headbutting you with love. And you didn't get enough sleep. So, I have this 30-pound cat. He wakes me up in the middle of the night. And that's how he shows his affection. He packs a punch, that guy. And there we are. So that, learn in makeup class, which I fortunately had a cousin who went to beauty school. And then I learned from making friends with people who were in beauty school that about the color wheel and what colors cancel out other colors. It also works for hair color too. What colors cancel out other colors? Like if you were platinum blonde, for example, and you're getting green in your hair, you want to use purple to cancel that out. So the crazy things that you learn about your face. And it all took time, too, I didn't learn this stuff overnight. And that's why I'm teaching you, so you have this nice little shortcut. So, what I just did, by the way, while I was yammering at you, was I used the flesh color tone to cover up any sun damage. For now, again, as I was talking about beauty people, I might just eventually, if the sun damage ever gets too bad, go to the nice little salon school and get microdermabrasion and no problem. And it's not even expensive. So, next up, we got our foundation. Following along? Okay. Here we are. Boom. Blink. I don't know what it is with the nose and the boink. I've been doing that to my cats lately, too. But there it is. The nose and the boink. And then you want to make sure that you cover everything, of course. Now, the only reason this is taking so long is because I'm taking time to explain, obviously. This only takes about, 2 minutes. Maybe 5, depending. We did do the washing process too. And of course you want to make sure you blend in the hairline or you're going to have it looking all crusty on you. Crust is never good. Alright, there's the face. And then, I've taken to putting on blush first, because if you get it too dark, Then you can always put powder over it, and it lightens it up a bit. You can always put it on after you put on the powder too, but I'm heavy-handed with everything. I'm the bull in the china shop, so it's up to you how you want to do it. Like I said, I put it on right here, and then, especially for anyone who's got a little bit of a chin, done. And then powder. We're almost done, kids. Home stretch. Powder. I like this. Shake it up. You want to make sure that it's spread out evenly. And you want to carry through at least to the neck here. If you think you need more blush, go ahead and add more. But what you've done is taken the dark blush that I added underneath here and toned it down a little bit by putting that on top. It also gives it a bit of a natural flow to it. Natural flow. So, there we are. Okay, so we did this. My hair hanging off. Look, I'm shedding. We did the green stick. We did the yellow stick. We did the skin color stick. We did the blush. We did the base. And we did the powder. And the lighting, while still horrible, at least I don't look like a zombie. Brains. Damn lighting. Alright, so let's have a look in the mirror and see what I look like under decent lighting. Ooh, decent lighting. And there we are. Ha! This is kind of cursive, isn't it? It's like the Stephen Colbert painting. Alright. There we are! So, I hope you have enjoyed this extra long episode of Caught on Video. And stay tuned for Better Know a Genre right after I get done talking. And I really, really, really hope you enjoy this very first installment. Stay tuned for the next episode where I will be also showing you how to do eye makeup. Finally. Yay! Eye makeup. I'm so excited. Alright. Well, I love you guys and thank you so much for being patient with me while I've been going through this whole ordeal. And thank you so much for your love and support. You guys are all kinds of awesome. You are the bee's knees. See you next time.